The Kinks, Animal Farm, from the village. We are the. Wait, what is the name of this thing? The Kinks are the Village Green Preservation Society. I really love Ray Davies' voice. He's got a great singing voice. Classic album. Don't love the way it sounds, is the problem. I mean, it was the 60s, so obviously it's not going to sound like amazing, but for the time it was recorded, if you listen to this is like a 1968 album. If you listen to the White Album or Sergeant Pepper, it's a shame that this one sounds so crusty because it's possible. Like 68, the Doors sounded really good in 68. Jimi Hendrix was sounding good in 68. Also, you do get used to the crust, but it's part of the charm. I wouldn't probably listen to the stereo mix again of this album. I might next time I play a song from this, I'd do the mono mix because it probably is all more unified. But this is an album. If you like, listen, if you're weird like me, if you're like damaged and you're weird and you got the Joker tattoo on your face, and you want to listen to music from the '60s, there's a lot of really good stuff that holds up amazingly, in my opinion. And the 60s was a very interesting time for music, and things were changing very quickly, and people were trying all kinds of different stuff with orchestration. There's like what the Beach Boys were doing. The Kinks were phenomenal and not given enough credit here in the States. Check out the Yardbirds. There's the Floyd album, Piper at the Gates of Dawn, The Doors, Hendrix. It's all good stuff, and it is stuff from now 70 years ago almost. Crazy. But it will potentially endure, and I listen to it, and I know it makes me really cool. Like, people think, like, Vinny, how come you're so cool that you listen to music from 70 years ago? And I'm like, well, I pop my collar. I'm like, I just, I don't want to follow the trends. So I only listen to the most popular, famous bands of all time. Anyway, let me get the batteries out of this Wiimote before it crusts again. Hang on. Almost forgot to do that. The Turtles are really good too. The Turtles are pretty good. They've got a couple songs I like. There's a lot more like one hit or a couple hit albums that are good too from that era. But I would say my favorite era of music is probably 70s or 90s still. But, I long for a past that is gone. I finally understand this emotion now. I get it. And no, I'm happy I'm living now because I get to play video games. I want to play video games and watch stuff like this. Like, we get to live in an era where Donkey Kong is in real life. Vinny, if you weren't alive today, how would you know about gooning? How would you? Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. Yeah, this is very important and life enriching.